Hi guys, welcome to another MailDay video. This is number 25. So this week I've got in 4 packages. I think this one's from the UK, these two are from the US, and this one I think is from New Zealand. So we'll get straight into the packages. I think this is an individual card. I'm just going to cut it open, it's just a bit easier. Right, we'll just get into this first package, throw that away. So I'll just get into this, and this is a first edition LOB trap hole. So we'll just have a look at the condition really quickly. So I think this looks like it's been triple sleeved. It's either double sleeved or triple sleeved. So it doesn't look like the card's been damaged in transportation, so I'm happy with the packaging. Yeah, it's double sleeved. So we'll just take it out the sleeves and we'll have a look at the condition. We'll just get the light on it. So I think this one, from what I can remember, was like very light play. You can see a little bit of edge whitening at the top. Don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's a bit rough at the top, but other than that, the front of it, corners all look good, and the surface looks really nice too. So the front of it looks really nice. Back of it, yeah, there's a lot of whitening there, so I'll probably say this is more light play. Yeah, that edge is a bit rough as well, that corner's a bit rough. Back of it's not as good as the front. A few scratches on the back as well, but the front looks really nice, so this will just be really good in my binder. And inner sleeve will look really good as well, so I'm happy with that, and it wasn't a bad price for it, so I'm not too fussed. So I'm just going to put this to the side and we'll get into the next package. So this should be a graded card, so I'm just going to make sure I don't damage anything. So I'm just going to cut it from here, so that should be okay, and we'll just get this out. I'll just have to bear with me whilst I just get this out. So not a fan of this packaging at all. It probably should have been in bubble sleeve, but because it's a graded card, I don't think it will have got damaged. So which looks like it hasn't been damaged, the slab. Yeah, that should be fine. As long as the item's not damaged in transportation, I'm not too fussed, to be honest, how it's packaged, but that packaging wasn't great. So we'll just get this out and we'll have a look at it. So this is a PSA 5 first edition LOB Gaia. So I got this for a very reasonable price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack it open. I'm going to crack this slab and just keep it as a raw card, because PSA 5 it can just go straight in a binder. There did look like there was a lot of edge whitening on this corner, and I probably wonder that's why it's got a PSA 5. There's a little nick at the bottom here as well. So yes, excellent condition card, a light play, PSA 5 I'd say. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack it open and put it in my binder. So we'll get into this one first. Actually no, we'll do this one first. So I'm just gonna cut this one open as well. Where have I put my scissors? Here they are. So I'll cut it from here. So this one's coming from New Zealand. This one was actually a package that had been returned to me, and I'll explain why once I get this open. So I'm just going to throw all these to the side. Throw this to the side as well, and we'll get into this package. So yeah, so this one, good packaging. Happy with the packaging on this one, can't complain. And this is a first edition Blue Eyes White Dragon LOB, but as you can see it's a European print. So the buyer wanted a DNA version, not the European version, and that's why he returned it. I was happy to offer the return because I know people make mistakes like that, even though the listing was just like perfect and showed that it was a European edition. But we'll just check if it sent it the way it was. It was moderately played, so there is going to be some heavy play on this card, especially on the back of it. You can just see there. And you can just see how bad the centering is on this card as well. If you look from left to right, that centering there is really, really bad. Centering on the front isn't as bad, but you can just see it's not great. But yeah, so this was returned to me. First edition LOB Blue Eyes. So yeah, I'll have to have a check if it is definitely the card that I sent him later on, but it does seem like it is. So we'll just put this back in its double sleeve, and we'll just pop this to the side, and we'll get into this one. This one I'm a bit worried about. I'm hoping the item that's in this is got more bubble wrap on it. I'm gonna cut it from this side, I think, because there's nothing there. I'm just gonna move this as well. Put this here because I'll need that later. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it from here. So I'm really hoping this has got more bubble wrap on it, because the item in here is a bit delicate, and if it's not being packaged properly, it's going to get damaged in transportation. So we'll just have a look at it and get it out. So yeah, more bubble wrap, which I'm happy with. As you probably can see there, it's an LOB blister. The person here has left a note, thank you for your purchase. So that's really nice, and I probably, if it's in good condition, I probably will leave them a good feedback. Because you know these blisters, they damage really easily, so that's why you just got to make sure there's a lot of bubble wrap. I would prefer if blisters were packed in a cardboard box as well, just to prevent any damage. So I'm just struggling to get into this. I'm just going to cut it from here, see if that helps. Here we go. Right, we're in. So I'm just going to be really careful with it, make sure I don't damage it. Here we go. Right, we'll throw this bubble wrap away and we'll have a look at the condition. Yeah, if you can remember, a few weeks ago I did order one of these and it was opened, and it was probably in transportation that it got damaged. So this one looks good from what I can tell. That's still sealed, that bottom's still sealed, that bottom's still sealed, and that's still sealed as well. So I'm happy with that. It's a little bit of damage there, but I'm not too fussed about that, because I did need one of these for my collection. I'll have a look at the back quickly. Yeah, that looks nice too. So yeah, I'm happy with this. This is really, really nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that, and that can just go into my blister collection. So yeah, not as expensive as the past 2 weeks. I know the past 2 weeks I've had a really expensive mail days, but this one wasn't expensive as them. Still a few expensive things. So what I've got in this week is LOB blister, first edition LOB Blue Eyes, that's been returned to me. PSA 5 first edition Gaia that I'm going to crack and then just keep the raw card in my binder. And then lastly, first edition LOB Trap Ball. So the only card that I need now from LOB is a first edition Raigeki. So if anyone is selling one of them, please just hit me up in the comments below, and we can discuss a price. Yeah, I've got a few more things hopefully coming to me, and hopefully they'll be here by next week so I can get a video out to you guys. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, guys, and take care.